look at you one more again. I hope this beautiful Friday afternoon, evening, night, wherever you may be in the world. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. Just allowing yourself to see the blessings in every situation that you're placed in, knowing that if you're going through troubled waters, it's only temporary to place you towards bigger and better. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching me for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. And if you're comfortable enough, please drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just, uh, just telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. If you feel like the videos are very informative to you, give you good vibes, or, just good frequencies that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that are going through trying times at the moment and needing spiritual guidance, or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share, as well as give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you so much for the love and support. It's so greatly appreciated, and I love y'all so much. And I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. The music that I'm listening to in the background is called Raise Positive Vibrations, 528 hertz. Energy boost meditation music for a positive, calm, balanced mind. Um, and I will post that link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is called Karmic Bonds, help you break away from the baggage that's no longer needed. When we got on our path of spiritual awakening, we are all in karmic cycles. Things can really get out of hand there. Sometimes it can make you volatile, get you very, very enraged or whatever. Shh, I'm doing video. Um, or no telling what kind of situations it will place you in. But it's just like you have to allow yourself to see what is needed to learn. And it can bring a lot of things to the surface that can be very uncomfortable for you to be able to deal with. But it's just like when I allow myself to really see the beauty out of negative experiences, it tends to help you gain that peace that is needed. Shh, turn that down. So it's like going through all these different things. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Hush. This is too loud. You can have it back. Sorry about this, y'all. My granddaughter got this daggone tablet. There you go. So, going through all those different things, um, can be very hellish. You experiencing so many different things, but I had to allow myself to see what did I need to find out in this karmic situation. Do I have what it takes to break the cords of these generational curses? And the answer is yes for all those things. We have experienced so many things uh, that has really placed us in a dark place. You have had caught many ills from many different levels. You have had to fall on your knees and bounce back up. But it gave you that strength to keep going no matter what. It's just like at times we feel like we carry a very heavy burden, and at times you really do. But it's like these things had to really teach you that you have everything that you're looking for in the external is always been there in the internal. You have to be able to break yourself down and allow yourself to really sit there, because it's like a lot of times when you're really trying to find your way back home, way back to peace, way back to love, allowing yourself to close doors on your painful past, but allowing yourself to be blessed from those experiences from your painful past. And it's just like when I just told y'all about how breaking the cords are. You have to allow yourself to see whoever you're connecting with in that karmic bond. A lot of times it's hurtful when you have really placed a lot of love with that person or placed a lot of love in that situation, but that was needing to happen in that tragic way for you to be able to see you have a lot of strength that a lot of times you don't allow yourself to see within yourself. You have the confidence and the surety of everything that's been placed on your life. It might take a minute. You might have to go through a grieving period on anything that has came into your life and is needing to part ways. But these are the things that made you so much stronger. You know, a lot of times, you know, there's people that has been very deceitful to you. You have been more of a friend to them than they were to you. People that you've seen, you couldn't even see or imagine your life without being alive, you know, without, became instant strangers. You know, you never thought that they could be that way towards you, but that was the real reason they had to come into your life and shake it up a little bit. They had to come into your life thinking they had, you know, no hidden intentions when they had interior motives. Those are the things you had to really see fit, you know, not allowing yourself to feel like a victim, even though you might have felt like a victim because these things has really happened to you. But these are the things that you had to be hurt with for you to be able to see in between blurred lines. You had to be able to see your strength during your weakened areas. You had to be able to grow within the light when they have placed you in the darkness. You had to be able to allow yourself to feel the strength when you felt like you couldn't go anymore. These are the things that all is being reflected to you, saying that anything that has been coming in contact with you on your path, you have the courage to overturn those things. These are where you needed to go through, because you know at times I done sat here in my own sorrow, just crying, trying to understand why did these things have to happen to me this way. Why couldn't I just help people? But it was like you wouldn't have that gun-ho energy that you want to keep pushing. You don't want anybody to ever feel that way. You want to be able to use your experiences as your example, not just for yourself, but people that are coming into contact with you. You know, when you have experienced something like so treacherous, so like traumatic, you're going to make sure that you never see anybody else go through the things you go through. You're being used as an example. And when you're being used as an example and being able to use your life experiences to be able to help people, they're going to look at you like, I know they didn't go through all this stuff, because sometimes, you know, things can really make you look hard. Like, you know, there was like, dang, you know, I see people that are way younger than me, but they have gone through a hard life of situations where they look so much older than me. You know, there's a lot of things that you have gone through to where you carry yourself. You wouldn't expect that person to be the way they are. You know, there's days y'all see me, I can be up in my feelings. You know, I'm going through a lot right now, just like y'all are going through a lot right now. We're all going through things that are strengthening us through tragic circumstances. Being able to see the blessing through negative outcomes, or, you know, outcomes or situations or circumstances. All these things are happening to us for a reason. There's a purpose behind every painful situation that you are being guided towards. A lot of times you feel like, okay, I'm good today. I'm seeing the things. I understand why I had to go through this, why I had to face the things that I ran away from so long. Being able to have that strength to know I can conquer anything that is coming into my life. These are the things that are challenging you. And a lot of times you got to get pissed in yourself and say, you know what, I'm not going to allow these situations to beat me. I'm better than this. I had the car 5 minutes ago. You know, these things have been placed in your life to really challenge you. You know, you can either allow yourself to let self-pity kick in and you can feel bad for yourself, or you can allow yourself to do what is needed to be done. You know, nobody wants to stay in a situation where you're constantly sad. Nobody wants to stay in a situation where you feel like you're not appreciated. You know, you have to be able to show the people that are placed in your life to shake your life up that what you're doing you appreciate, because it allowed you to see everything in you that they tried so hard to break down. When people see the strength in you, they'll try to break you down because they're weak. They envy the strength that you have that they wish they have, but they don't realize quite it's kept. It's there, but it's buried under insecurity, hurt. You know, all those different things they experienced in life that made them the way they were. You know, and it's just like at times I had this hidden hatred. Man, matter of fact, I don't even know why I'm lying. I have downright hatred for the family that I had. Like, how dare you do these things to me? But then I had to allow myself to really see it back up. I really had to allow myself to really just back up and just, you know, evaluate everything that is taking place in your life. Um, that is going on, that you really had to allow yourself to see what is taking place in your life. Where is this going to take me to? What is it do I need to learn? What is this situation trying to tell me? What is this situation trying to teach me? What am I needing to see that is not downright, and you know, it's unseen, but this is something you had to search for. You are like opening up a Pandora's box that the devil did not want you to find. You know, they wanted you to be able to, you know, there's so many different things that's going on in life where it's constantly breaking you. And then you have to get up to that point. You tired of taking them L's. You're going to get your butt back up and fight back. And that's what you needed to do. And a lot of times it's when you're going through so many sad situations, you know, um, it just seems like when you're allowing yourself to be at peace and say, you know what, I'm tired of fighting the inevitable. Just allow me to just see what is needing to take place so I can heal and move on. Because you have to allow yourself to do that. You know, when there's people in your life that, you know, they see the heat is coming up, you know, on the things that they have done, you know, but you're also allowing yourself to see the heat that had to transpire for you to be able to recognize the things that were laying dormant in your life. You had to allow yourself to break free from those baggages of neglect, baggages of hurt and pain, uh, deception, lies, you know, abuse, abandonment, all those things. You had to break free from it because it's no longer needed. You needed those situations to get on your path for you to recognize, like, okay, something's different, something needs to change. My life, it feels like something is very missing out of it. Um, and I need to go find out what I need to find out. I need to have a life of peace and harmony. Not every day is going to be happy, and not every day is going to be bad. But you have to allow yourself to go search for it, to have that peace of mind in you. You know, you're in situations where you have to allow yourself to, you know, face your monsters. A lot of times we got them, you know, I used to always say I had monsters in my closet, but hell, to keep it real, the monster was right in the next room. And it's just like when I can see the things that's taking place in my life, you know, and the people that have put me in certain places, as well as my decisions as well. I'm not going to use, oh, they did everything, because I made some of my decisions to place me in certain situations as well, too. I can own up to that. You know, there are certain things I've done to myself because I was angry. I was vengeful. I just wanted payback for the mess that I've been through because I felt like I was robbed of a lot in my life. But then when I allow myself to really step back and see everything that's taken place, they gave me they gave me that blessing. They don't realize they gave me that blessing, but everything that I was taught for me to look out for other people, and they were just really giving me the answers I needed to deal with them, how to break free from them. It's just like anytime I sat up here and talked to my mom's ex-husband. I told him I forgive him, but I know you need to heal. He got very pissed off when I told him that, but it was the truth. They hide from the truth. At least if I say I don't like you, or I got hidden motives to mess you up, I'm more bold about mine. I don't have to hide behind things. I'm not that type of person to throw a rock and hide my hand. I'm going to throw a whole damn brick through your window and sit right there and wait for you to get there. I'm that type of person because if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it in a real upfront way. I don't want you to think I'm sneaking. I'm going to do it right there. I've never been that type of person. You know, I've been in certain situations where, you know, okay, my slick mouth done got me into this, or me doing something and not really checking out all emergency exits before I decide to make a decision. These situations taught me a lot of valuable lessons about myself that I needed to pay attention to, you know, because it was just like really me coming to terms of trying to understand if somebody really cared about you, why would they do these things to you? But the whole purpose for me to be able to see when people do love you, they don't hurt you. Love is not supposed to hurt, but you can't ask somebody to love you when they don't love themselves. You know, they have been abused with family growing up. They have experienced a lot of hellish things growing up. So they're pushing everything on you that was placed on them. And then it's just like when I allow myself to see the change in myself, because I always held a grudge with things. And that, you know, my mom's ex-husband used to always tell me, you know, you have to be quiet. No, and be quiet. But going through all these different things, he always told me, hey, if anybody ever does anything to you, and they know they really upset you, and you don't see them for a while, and all of a sudden you meet and you still have that same energy towards them, and they see that you just gave them exactly what they wanted, because they lets them know that they still have power over your circumstances. They still have power over how you feel about the things they have done. And a lot of times people will bring a bone just to see if you gonna allow that bone to be shook, and then they take a bone back. But when I allowed myself not do that, and he always told me, if somebody's done something to you and they know they did some messed up stuff, and they know, but they still don't want to admit they did it, and you stay calm, that's the most scariest thing, because they ain't gonna see what's coming to you. When you stay too calm, They don't like that because they're like, oh shoot, they're being nice to me, and that's like they want to catch me slipping because they're gonna be more paranoid. And I'm that type of person. Shoot, if you didn't do nothing bad, why are you worried about how I feel about you? If you know it's all good, why you gotta feel about you? So it's just like, at times you have to laugh to keep from crying. Because it's just like the way I had people that I noticed, throwing rocks and hiding their hand and playing victim, victim, victim towards my situation, and they feel like they're on the up and up. Baby, you coming up to me trying to befriend me. You trying to find out, the next motives or the next thing, or, I got people even watching my videos. I'll never put anything out there like that. I'm worried about today. I ain't worried about tomorrow. I ain't worried about next week or what's coming for me. People can't take what is not theirs. And I had to get that into my mind. What is for me will be for me. What is for you is going to be for you. People might slow it down. People might try to block you, but it's all about what kind of energy you are inviting into your space. It got to that point where you have to be able to read your intuitions, your gut feelings. When they tell you something, you need to listen. You really need to listen. Allow yourself to know you have blessings that has already been written in stone that is going to be for you. But you had to allow yourself to see you have what it takes to get what you want. You have what it takes to heal, to get to that next chapter. You have what it takes to be patient and allow yourself to do things in a selfless way and push out what you want back. So when it comes to all the other things that's in your life to sit up here and throw you off or have you in a stressful situation because you're allowing that situation to take control of how you feel. You're allowing that situation to put you in a certain mood that you don't need to be in. Things, universe and darkness play, let me say this different. Universe and the devil plays hand in hand. You have to allow yourself to know when God and universe is about to bless you with things, they want to make sure that you have that strength, as well as the blessings that everything they get brought in your life. Like you had to really be grateful and show them grateful for all the people they done took into your life, all the situations, whether if it was good or bad, you need to be grateful for those. And you need to have that mindset that whatever they're about to open up and give you, have that endurance, that mindset that you're not going to allow that to stop going. Because a lot of times we are being tested to see if we got what it takes to maintain the blessings we've been desperately asking for. Do you have that type of motivation? If I keep telling you to go these ways and you keep hitting no, 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 and they see that you have not stopped, and they see you like, I give up because this is too hard, they're going to know, oh, okay, well, they don't have that mentality to keep it moving. And they don't realize when they got ready to walk away from that last door because they saw no's in the last 4 or 5 doors, and they didn't realize that next door was about to be that blessing. They don't walked away. You know how many people don't lost their blessings just because they got tired? Hell, I get tired. So let me do a pause for my cause. Allow me to keep moving. But I need to take a pause right now because this is too much for me right now. But I'm allowing myself. I'm not saying I'm quitting. I'm just going to take me a break. They don't mind that because they know you've been going hard for yours. When you're allowing yourself to see everything as a blessing, no matter if it's like something that was very negative happened to you or it was very positive that happened to you. But out of either situation, it had taught you a lesson of value that you had to keep going down your path. There's a lot of things that's going to go on in your life you're not going to like. Okay, that's good. You're going to have a lot of times there's going to feel like blessings are overwhelming you, tears of joy. You had to expect that. But anytime these things come in your life, you're going to look back at certain moments and understand what was good and why did you are so glad that you did not give up. You're so glad that you didn't have the outside sources swindle you out of the things that you truly wanted in life. Because a lot of times people will go out their way to make sure you get distracted from the things that you really want. I had that close to me and I have some up the street from me. And I'm not allowing myself to go into that. There's a lot of times I'm going through things and I just need to take my break. There's times here that y'all know, I'm going through the midst of something now, but I have to allow myself to say, everything's going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. I go through my cries, my kumbayas. Anytime I start feeling something, especially when it comes to my family, my siblings or whatever, I have to keep holding that tight. I have to keep holding that tight because I've been through a lot. Hell, you all been through a lot. We are. But you have to allow yourself to keep on moving. Keep on moving. Because like I said, God will sit up here and put you in certain situations just to turn that heat up to see, do you have what it takes? Do you have that that powerful state of mind to keep pushing even when you don't know where your path is taking you? Do you have that reassurance in the universe that they're not going to place you in any kind of situation you can't handle? But then you have to allow yourself to know the devil's going to come back and use every weakness against you. They don't studied you, and they don't studied you hard, so you already know what can piss you off. They can understand what you don't, your failbacks were, you know, your weaknesses are. They're going to throw that hand in hand. They'll make you, you know, they'll bring in people that, you know, laugh at you, mock you, doubt you. That's fine, because that shows more about them than it is about you. Is when people are turning the heat on you and wanting to be all up in your face, and they see the blessings are coming, like I told y'all the other day, you'll start testing it. You'll start tasting it really good, because it's just like the old people that just don't put you in so many different situations. Start calling like, hey, what's up? I've seen you on this, and that. Oh, I seen that little social media pics, girl. I gave you a holler, you know, all that, where they dry sitting up here hating the hell out of you. Like, I hope that, you know, all those different things. But you had to allow yourself, oh, thank you, and keep going. You already know what games they playing, but you don't got to play back. You can sit up here and just ignore it all costs and keep doing you, because there's going to be some things that's going to really come at you heavy. But if you allow that to interrupt you, what you got going on, there's some healing you still need to do. When somebody can come in your life, oh my God, they're really pissing me off, they're really getting on my nerves, because you're allowing that to. It's just like when I look at my toxic relationship, I'm so grateful I went through these things, because number one, like I keep on saying, whoever they're with, hey, God bless them. This is my blessing, and this will soon be your lesson like it was for me. I'm grateful, because it allowed me to love myself more and more every day. Because if I allowed myself to set healthy boundaries and love myself, I'm not going to allow somebody to come in and wreck shop and thinking they're going to walk all over me, because I allowed that to happen before. I put a stop to my happiness and my self-respect to keep on a person. I allowed myself to go through really toxic situations where it showed so many red flags, but I felt like I wasn't going to get nothing any better. But then when I allowed myself to go like, no, there's somebody out there for you, but it's not going to be like this for you. Now you have to go through this stage of healing. You have to allow yourself to go through certain situations that you can see, you know, the rainbow throughout all that storm. You had to allow yourself to love yourself, respect yourself. And people, when they couldn't do the same thing that you're wanting to give them, they're not giving you the same love that you were giving out. That lets you know, oh, it's okay. They can appreciate your absence, though, and you keep doing you. Because when it comes to that time when blessings are starting to open doors for you, and it's going to really pile on you to the point where you're just like, you know what, wait a minute, this is just too much. But keep on going. But wait a minute, it's going to be too much. The same people that was dry hating on you and did some really trite stuff to you and did things when you know you were being nothing but a friend or a lover or a partner to them, and they did all that stuff to you, there's going to be that day they're going to wish to everything they love that they didn't do you that way. And that's okay. You keep smiling, you keep shining, you keep doing you, living your best life. You ain't gotta laugh, you ain't gotta kiki. Don't do that, because I'll let you know you ain't no better than them. Because every time you suffer or you fall, they love to see that. I'm never gonna give no power to somebody who let me see you suffer. You can see me struggling, but you ain't gonna see me quit. Because it's like my current situation is my motivation to keep on going. I'm gonna keep doing me, you know. And then I had to allow myself to keep on going, because it's like there's so many things that has transpired in my life. People done got comfortable with doing what they were doing. People got comfortable of mocking me when my father passed away. You wanted to mock me when you were sitting up here using my trust fund while me and my daughters and stuff was living in poverty, had to use food stamps and stuff like that, Medicare, and all this while you living it up, you know, going all on these nice extravagant trips, and you kiki ha ha now. But since all that money's starting to run out, you done lived over your means. Now you want to be friends. Oh no, you keep having that extra energy when you had all that money that you took from me. You keep having all that, because I said I'm praying for you yet like I'm praying for myself. And I'm gonna keep going, because not everything is about material needs. Your heart, your blessings, what you're doing selflessly, when you're going out your way to trust faith, even when you can't see it or touch it, you still trust in faith that everything's gonna be all right, and everything people were doing right behind your back. Because I get all type of visions and signs. I'm like, damn, I'm glad I'm on this side of the fence instead on their side of the fence. So I had to keep pushing. And when I allow myself to really see what's taking part in my life, and being able to see where I do my videos and share my experiences of everything that has endured in my life, that is going to be important to help you along your way, I know I did something good. You know, not every day is good for me, and I try the hardest to see a blessing through every trial. You know, things will get better. I mean, it's just like going through everything right now. it just comes to that point, it is going to happen. It really is going to happen. And it's just like I see everything, even if it's a negative situation or a positive situation, it was a blessing and a lesson of a value that I'm going to need along the way. So I hope that y'all were able to resonate with the content of this video. Like I said, please keep my family in prayers. We're really trying to find that peace and make sure my sister comes home in one piece as well, because there's too many ugly things happening in the world. So I hope y'all have a blessed, safe weekend. Be responsible at everything you do. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop me a line. Um, I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. If you feel like you're more comfortable with hitting me up one-on-one and needing help and guidance with your spiritual path, I don't mind doing that. You can always find me at Facebook Messenger under my name, and just let me know, hey, Roslynn, we connect on YouTube and I have these inquiries or questions or whatever about my spiritual path. And I'll try my best to help you. Everything we talk about is confidential. Please let it be important inquiries, because I know some people, they were like, hey, you want to date? No, this ain't about all that. I'm just trying to help you on your spiritual growth. But please be respectable of the times. If you're in the US, I'm on specific Pacific Standard Time from 10 a.m. in the morning till 10:30 in the afternoon. 10:30 in the evening, nothing before or after those times, because that's my personal time that I need to have recharge. And I help you out as much as I can. So, tell somebody about the channel, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. I hope you have a peaceful, safe weekend. I know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything that you're trying to do in life and bring towards your reality comes 100 times more than what you asked for, and comes so much sooner than you expected it. So I'm going to see you on my next video. Oh, let me go ahead and give a post notification and shout out to Stacy and Brad, um, my dark twin flames. Is appreciated. And Donnelda K, much love to you, and DJ RD Two Tops, and Florified Diaz, much love to you as well. If you're new, welcome. It's so good to have you. And I will see you on my next video. Make sure you give out love, light, positivity, and prosperity vibes. You never know when, how far it's going to take somebody. And I'll see you on my next video. Much love. Peace.